Greetings, children. Come on in, come on in. It's that time of year again. Take a seat, shall we? Today, we're going to be talking more of paranormal activity around the Monterey County. Today, we're going to be talking about the spirits that were gone in Gonzales. This first story comes from and takes place at the Gonzales High School. This was submitted by Maria. Thanks, Maria. Now let's take a read. Gonzales High School, standing proud since its establishment, has a lesser-known tale. Oh yeah, Gonzales High School, standing proud since its establishment, has a lesser-known tale that only the oldest residents whisper about. Back in the 1950s, a dedicated janitor named Mr. Reeves worked a late night. One evening, he mysteriously disappeared. Never told his co-workers where he was going. He was an older gentleman, so people just assumed that he was off, for a couple days. But he never returned, only leaving behind his lantern and supplies behind laying out in the open of the school. Which, why the hell would you do that? I'm not going to ask any questions. Okay. To this day, students and faculty occasionally report seeing a faint glowy orb moving around campus. Kind of odd, but that's pretty common. Combined by the distant echo of footsteps on the wooden floors. Okay, now things are getting a little bit weird. Some have ventured into the school at night only to be met with a cold breeze and a soft sound of an old radio tune. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that last part I don't really believe that last part, I'm not gonna lie. Maria. Eventually his co-workers and some staff faculty were a little bit worried of the guy because he showed up, mysteriously disappeared as they claim, and nobody went to go check on his house? That's exactly what one did. One decided to be going to his house and nobody was home. It would soon later be found out, literally 5 months later, he was actually visiting his daughter's house, which makes no sense why he just didn't let anyone know about it, but whatever, I'm not going to judge. Where he passed away in his sleep. Okay, let's digest this down really quickly. So we have this one man, this janitor that works at Gonzales High School, decided to just went adios, and mysteriously disappeared, when in actuality he went to presumably go visit with his daughter. And by doing so, he passed away in his sleep, according to what the story had said. On top of all of that, nobody decided to go to his house any sooner until 5 months later, which is very weird, I'm not going to lie. Oh, the smoke. Well, okay. The way this was worded is really weird, and I really tried to make it sound nice and quirky, but then I made it probably most terrible. I worded this really terrible for this video. God damn, I try to reword it so it could be easier for you guys to understand, only for me to make it even worse. But that's fine though. Who gives a shit about that? I'm gonna quickly rotate this. Okay. Here comes this next story. My cousin has told me her experience in the house. It is a 2-story building and she lived downstairs. Then you heard a fucking dog! And then the people that lived upstairs leave for the weekends. She tells me that she hears people walking and talking. She has seen a little girl with a face as an older woman and a man in the restroom just sitting in the bathtub. Now, I know what you may be thinking, and don't get me wrong, somebody by the name of Esben asked, where is this building located? Where he ultimately was left on red. Thanks for the submission, Andrea. God, that story was really fucking stupid, dog. We can't even go to that place. What the fuck? And yes, I actually am reading from my notes. What the hell are you gonna do about it? This next story takes place in the Gonzales City Hall, a cornerstone. I'm going to kill this fucking dog. The Gonzales City Hall, a cornerstone. This is why I'm never gonna have dogs. Whatever, it makes it scary. Gonzales City Hall, a cornerstone to the community. It has seen decades people come and go. But what many people don't know is the tale of a night watchman, Samuel. Samuel was a dedicated hard worker. Samuel, who served there in the 1940s, was a dedicated man, never missing a shift and ensuring the safety of the town records and meetings. I am legit going to kill this dog. One stormy night, a fire broke out in the record rooms. I'm not quite sure how on a stormy night it managed to catch on fire. But then again, the September 23rd of 1914 incident happened, so I'm not surprised. Gonzales has their way of flame somehow, saving invaluable town documents. However, he tragically lost his life in the process. This tale goes on for a lot of other people, which is why it was submitted on here, and just to give you some backstory. Today, employees sometimes hear the faint jingles of keys late at night, see lights flicker, or find doors locked that they left open. They believe it's Samuel still making his rounds, ensuring Gonzales City Halls remain secure. All right, let's break this down here. Now, when they mean by the doors being left unlocked only for it to be locked, again, they don't mean by the doors closing and then having it lock all of a sudden. No. They mean by like the door would be open and then it would just lock. Like the doorknob would be locked. You can still, open and close it like so, but it's just be locked, which makes no fucking sense. Why would you do that? It doesn't make sense. It would make sense if the door was closed and maybe that's the case. I don't know. I don't know if the doors are open or closed all the time. I haven't been to the city hall. But people can sometimes say they can hear the jingle of the keys. The doors be locked sometimes. So we're gonna take that. We're gonna find that out. See if we can hear anything from there when we, ultimately visit the place. Now, with all that being said, there is one story that I kind of left out, and that's for a couple reasons. Now, conveniently, there's another YouTuber out there by the name of The Backroads. Yeah, that's right. This is a call out to you. About a year ago, I posted a video called The Lost Souls of Soledad, where I basically talk about the paranormal activities that I was able to find through a quick Google search, talking about the spirits here in Soledad. But what I didn't know, and that my friends brought upon me, was that somebody else had basically made the video, the same topic, and conveniently, all of a sudden, the title is the exact same as mine. Just a little bit weird, I'm not gonna lie. Not to mention, the guy also commented on my video, and I'm even more blown away by it. So if you're watching there, Mr. The Backroads, conveniently, somehow, coincidentally, the exact same name of what the series was gonna be, The Backrooms. I'm not lying, the series was originally going to be called The Backrooms, and this was a series that was planning to be a thing for quite some time now. This series was originally going to be called The Backrooms. If you get the joke, you get the joke. Which now you're telling me The Backroads exists, conveniently similar to The Backrooms? What the fuck? The Backroads, if you're watching this, since you seem to know a lot about the Monterey County, let's do a collab. I'm calling you out. Let's do this collab right here. My next video is going to be about Chular. We can make something out of it. With that being said, let's wait until the daytime, visit the places, and kind of go on from there. I have no idea what the fuck's going to happen. I might die. This fire has completely burned out, by the way. Holy shit. Anyway, to the morning we go. Alrighty, here's our first location of the day right now. Our first location right now is the Gonzales High School. I've kind of underestimated on how this would look like. It's pretty much fenced and gated off. Nothing too crazy to see here. So basically, apparently, teacher that died here goes by the name of Mr. Reeves, as most of the students here knows. And he passed away, and during the night, you can see a bunch of orbs. This is a little bit difficult because I don't know for the human eye if we can actually see those said orbs. I don't know. They say they happen on the outskirts of Gonzales and on the inside, especially during the gym area where you would hear footsteps. But as you can clearly see, we can't do that. So unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to see that part of it. So in the meantime, we will, we'll just see you when nighttime strikes. Let's see if we can hear anything, see anything, or whatever. It's going to be really difficult because there's a literal street here. But I mean, what else can you do? So I'd say let's just hop on over. I'm kidding. I'm not actually gonna hop over. That would be funny though. See if you can see some paranormal shit through the fence, because I don't know why they have this thing all fenced up. Yo, zoom in on that sign. Those are some weird obscure dates that I don't know why they have here. I'm not talking that much because I'm really genuinely trying to hear something that happens over here. I'll pull out the textbook again. I'll bring out the receipts. So it's reported that they see faint glows in the facility here, or even outside the facility. Sometimes they even hear what appears to be his footsteps, his appearance, but I'm not quite sure how accurate this is. But I just don't see anything. That could just be me. Maybe the camera will pick something up during the editing, but if I'm gonna be quite honest with you, I don't really see anything. All right, editor Randy kind of cutting into this little portion of the video here, and I just want to state that while looking back at the B-roll footage that I have captured, there are some like tiny orbs that you can see if you like go in frame by frame, honestly. But if I'm going to be real with you, I believe that this is just the lens glare coming from the light bulbs. While I assume that's what they're referring to, I couldn't find anything. And as for the noise, that's going to be extremely difficult to like debunk or experience because of the fact that it's taken inside and we can't go inside, it's gated. But the only like real quote orbs that I've seen around are literally just what I am going to assume are the lens flare from the lights that's hitting the lens. That's my theory though. Again, this, I mean, I don't really see this in anything else, but I just thought I'd make that, you know, kind of clear, I suppose, in case someone tries to point this out. But I think anyone else would see this and be like, yeah, those are lens flares. So back to me, back to the main video, back to me. Whether or not that's actually the case is like I'm genuinely trying to like scavenge the place to see if I can find at least a glimpse of an orb, or at least the footsteps. Actually, the footsteps is going to be the most impossible thing to look for. Damn, that would have been funny, man, if that was just unlocked. Yo, what are the chances that someone driving over here is gonna like call the police, be like, there's a dumbass wearing a suit filming outside of the Gonzales High School. Yo, it's spring loaded. No way. Attention, all activity is recorded by video surveillance. Well, I mean, we're recording too, so I mean, like, what are they gonna do? Mr. Reeves, are you out there? We've heard about your appearance. Should have brought like a full phasmophobia kit. This is just the field, I believe. Is that what this is? Just the field? Not gonna lie, I don't know how on earth I want to visit this one or try and get into this one, because it's supposed to happen during the like after dark, which it clearly is after dark now. Let's just walk back one more time to make sure I'm not going crazy. I mean, to be fair, I might as well be going crazy, but I just want to make sure. What the? Well, it appears that I don't think anything's gonna. I don't think anything's gonna happen here, which kind of sucks because I was hoping we at least see something. So for the time being, I'm going to transition to our next location. We'll meet you at our next location. Alrighty, here's our next location right now. We're here at the Biception, I don't know what it's called. I don't know why I try to pronounce it. The sun's directly hitting my eyes and it hurts a lot. Apparently, during the night owls out there, during the night, the people that live here, I could hear a lot chimes and pianos and, you know, bells and whistles. I don't even know what the hell they hear. Basically, towards the night, they can hear at least like, the duration is like sporadic, so it's like, lasts a few seconds and then it's gone and then they never hear it ever again. I have to go quick because my battery's dying. We can roam around during the nights because I think that'll be a lot more scary to do than during the day. So we're gonna hop on over to the night in 3, 2, 1. Alrighty, and that is the Gonzales Church. I don't know what the full name of it is, but I cannot be bothered to say it. Well, as mentioned before, pretty much during the spiritual nights, like around this time. Basically, the story goes that around this late times, around 7 or 8 o'clock, you can hear little hymns coming from the inside the building. So we're going to see if we can hear any of that. You know, I've never been to church before. I know a couple of family members that have, but I never have. I've been there once and it was boring. Oh yeah, here it is. You can like Sunday school worship. Ever worshipped anyone before? You know, take a look at that guy right there. See if we can zoom in on him. Now, I'll be real with you. I'm not quite sure how long I'm gonna wait for, considering the fact that these don't happen all the time. Happens every abruptly. Oh, someone's coming in. Oh, hello, doggo. Nice dog. Shall I dare and open the door? Oh, the lights are on inside. What the fuck? Why are the lights on inside? Okay, well, it's locked, but the lights are on inside, which makes no freaking sense. Here's what I'll do. I'm going to set a stopwatch. There's a truck that just randomly... oh, it's because there's a stoplight here. That makes sense. Now, we're going to be here for roughly around like 10 minutes. If we don't hear anything, then I'm dipping out of here because I don't want to stay here any longer than I need to. I believe there's a second door on the other side. So let's go around the other side and see if we can find anything there. Wait, this just looks like somebody's house. No. I'm mistaken. It's actually the church office. Oh, it's also locked. Unlucky. It's just a fence-up gate. Never mind then. There's like literally nothing back here. I don't know why I thought there would be a gate open. All right, a minute has passed. Still nothing has happened. You know what? I'm losing my patience. I'm gonna go knock on the door. And now I'm gonna sit here and wait. Is it me or does it like smell like absolute garbage out here? Like I don't know how to describe it, but it smells awful out here. While I was waiting for 10 minutes, I basically kind of just occupied myself doing random shit. It was hard to be entertaining late at night, kind of already tired, type beat, while also like waiting 10 minutes for like this like ring or whatever, this tone that I'm supposed to be hearing. Don't even know what it sounds like. Don't even know what I'm looking for. And, well, I don't know. Alrighty, so it is about to become 10 minutes. And during my entire time out here for those 10 minutes, I have heard absolutely nothing. Literally nothing. So I believe it is safe to say I don't think we're going to be hearing anything tonight. I'm quite disappointed because this is the most exciting one I was really wanting to do, but that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. All right. Alrighty, here's our first location. This was a little bit difficult to try and film because it's basically a spotlight on me. So I'm in the shade, and I probably look like a vignette compared to that bright-ass building over there. But that is apparently, according to Google Maps as of right now, or in this case, according to where the story takes place, is where the city hall is supposed to be at. It seems to be weird looking, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I would assume they would put some big lettering on it saying like Gonzales City Hall, but I guess you can't win them all, I suppose. It's a pretty good amount of people going by, cars going by. It's a nice city hall. So this is the building that got burned down. And so what ended up happening is that they ended up re-renovating it, rebuilding it, and whatnot. So this is pretty cool and dandy. Building is still up now because they rebuilt it like I just stated. Apparently there was a man here that used to live here that would basically like still roam around the streets of this general area here. This is going to be a little bit difficult, but you can still also see supposedly orbs and still hear him walking around. Alrighty, here we are at our location. A little bit brighter than what I had expected to be here in Gonzales. So right now we're going to be looking for the Gonzales City Hall, and it's pretty bright out here, and that's a bright moon out there. That's where you pan to the moon. Yeah, yeah. So this right here is the Police Emergency Service Building. Accessibility. And nobody's in there, because why would they? It's like late at night. This is their city hall? It's empty in there. What the heck? And this tiny little thing is the city hall. That over there is the medical building. And then the one right there is the Police Emergency Service Building. How am I going to debunk this one now? The stories are interesting, riveting, but I can't go inside it. Then again, I mean, I wasn't expecting to go inside. I was expecting it to look a little bit different than this. Like, holy moly. This has got to be our boringest episode yet. Oh, dude, I don't know, boy. This is There's like nothing happening here in Gonzales. Yeah, there's like no people out here. Maybe we'll find someone around here, and then we can ask them if they've ever like what paranormal shit. Because there's no way. It's literally empty in there, by the way. I'm looking right through it. It's like, how is this possible? What is this? Samuel was a hard-working citizen here, been here. Its story tells as far as the 40s go, to the 1940s. Passed away because there was a fire that happened. Ironically, I guess where this is at now. They have a Samsung TV in there. Can I like... I don't know, everyone's just closed. Yo, look, a cat over there. Yo, look at that little critter. Come here, little kitty. I'm gonna walk up to it. Stay right there. I'm gonna walk up to it. Hey, kitty, kitty, kitty. I wanna ask you a quick one. No, stay there, stay there. What the fuck, bro? Oh my god. Oh, what the you fucking pussy. All right then. If you can zoom out on me, that'd be nice. Prescription drugs take back. You guys do drug? Guys got any drugs? Alrighty, well, this was boring. let me reword that. Hold on a minute. Okay. With that being said, let's take it back home, shall we? So, I was exporting all of the videos from my camera that we shot and imported it all into the computer. Afterwards, I formatted the card. It turns out I didn't import the outro for this video. So unfortunately, that is now gone to time. So I think I'm just gonna end it off like this. This was some hellhole of an episode. What the fuck was this? Click over here if you want to see previous episode. Center will be the subscribe button, and then the bottom would just be whatever the fuck YouTube recommends if it pans out well. Anyways, that's gonna be the end of this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys later. Peace.